What's up, y'all? Good morning, children of the sun. This is your boy, Montre. Today, I want to go a little bit deeper. I want to talk about synchronicity and the Mandela effect. Now, synchronicity is an interesting topic. It was coined by Carl Jung, who said, and if you haven't read anything about Carl Jung, you should really check him out. Google him, check out some videos. I'm sure there's plenty of videos on Carl Jung. But basically, he says that what we see as normal coincidences are all connected. And that's what I want to talk about, synchronicity and the Mandela effect, and how it relates to the Mandela effect, okay? Because I hear a lot of people always trying to figure out, what does this mean? You know, this Mandela effect is happening. And for those who don't know about the Mandela effect, Google it. So a lot of our reality is changing. And people are trying to find meaning, and they're trying to find, what does this mean? Okay? And so, it's always been my belief, and if you watch my past videos, it's always been my belief that these aren't just random occurrences. All of these Mandela effects are connected somehow, and they're trying to give us a message. And I want to go a little bit more deeper about how synchronicity is involved with that. Because synchronicity, in a way, is the universe trying to tell us something, trying to tell us what direction to go, or trying to give us a message on how we are doing, or that we're on the right track. And if we find those little messages throughout our reality, then we can feel a little bit more confident with the decisions that we make. And one way of synchronicity is numerology. And a lot of people, they see 1111 everywhere, or they see 222 or 444. They see different numbers. Other people get synchronicity in experiences. They have repeat experiences that happen over and over and over. Some people just ignore it. They're just like, oh, it's just coincidence. You hear that a lot. It's just a coincidence, or I'm having a deja vu, or we write off these moments. We write off these experiences, and we just ignore them, and we let them fly by. We experience the world through our five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Everybody doesn't experience reality the same way. Some people have better eyesight. Some people feel things differently. They're more sensitive to outside things. Some people smell things differently. For example, some people hear things differently. That Laurel Yanni thing, I made a video about that. How we hear things different. And why is that? Because we all resonate to different vibrations. We ourselves are vibrating on different levels. So your vibration, your personal vibration, will determine how you experience reality. So if you are vibrating on a very negative scale, if you're allowing negative things to cause you to vibrate low, you're going to experience a more negative reality. You're going to start projecting that reality back out. And you receive it, and then you put it back out. So as within, so without. My experience is that you can't control your reality. And I say that at the end of all my videos, is that you can control your reality. You just have to be conscious of it. So with the Mandela effect is always giving you these imagery, it's giving you these messages, and the meaning or the purpose of these messages is to find the meaning, find the message within it. Don't live by accident, live on purpose. Life goes in loops. Life is repeating itself. Life is a cycle. It's not linear, okay? Time is not linear. Time is a cycle. And when you start realizing that cycle, when you start realizing that season, when you start realizing what stage of life is happening, then you can react appropriately. If it's wintertime, you're not going to plant crops in the wintertime because they won't grow. And we're waking up to what reality really is. That reality is not linear. That reality is not static. That reality is fluid, and it can be changed. We used to live in a reality that was like ice. It was frozen, and it was very like sure and certain. And now it's melting. The ice is melting. Winter is over, And we are starting to see how fluid reality really is. And I don't believe this is the first time this has happened throughout society. It's just that we know it or we see it now because of the internet. And we're able to communicate these ideas and thoughts. So with that being said, the internet is a perfect example of how reality is. We have the internet that when you go to Google, you put in a search, okay? It doesn't give you random results. It gives you specific results based upon the keywords that you put in. And those results have metadata that is connected to the keywords that you are putting in. In the same sense, the metaphysical world works the same way. The internet, the inside net, the internet or the outer net that we see reacts on a spiritual algorithm. When we say certain keywords, when we do certain keywords, and we put those words out into reality, the universe reacts by those keywords by attaching that metadata in the metaphysical world to the result that is connected with the keywords that you have spoken out to the universe, to the words that you are searching for. Live on purpose and not live by accident. Don't put keywords out there that you don't want results from, okay? Don't put things in your spiritual outer net that you don't want to come back to you. That would be like getting on the internet and just randomly searching just for whatever. And then getting upset when you get all porn back or you're on the dark web. You're like, what is this? I'm not trying to see this. In the same way, the internet and Google watches you. It watches your activity. So even if you're not searching for something, the things that you do on the internet, that's data. So it's not even, it's the things that you write on the internet, the things that you listen to, the videos that you watch, it'll record that and it'll give you recommended results based upon the things that you like. It'll give you recommended music by other music that you've watched. You may not be searching for it, but that's how life works as well. So you have things that come to you that you are actually purposely trying to get, and then you get events and experiences that happen to you that are recommended based upon the experiences that you've already done. And you have a choice in what experiences that you want to bring into your reality. And those experiences push you on to the next reality. So this is how the Mandela effect is working. This is how it's always done. We are experiencing life in these cycles and these searches and these experiences. And when we do another experience, we jump to another. We have a quantum leap into another reality. We're just now learning that we can consciously do this. We're seeing that it's consciously happening. We're just now waking up to the fact that reality is jumping. We're having these quantum leaps. So I tell you this all because I want you to take control of your reality. I want you to be conscious of the outer net, of the key words that you're speaking into reality, of the experiences that you're allowing into your life. If you're on Facebook and all you see is negative people posting things and saying negative things that that provoke you to want to argue with them, and this is every day, just like you would block them or you would filter them off of your newsfeed, there are certain experiences that happen to you in your life that you need to spiritually block out. You need to put spiritual blocks up and say, block, block, and just put those spiritual blocks up so that those experiences will stop coming to you. Those experiences will stop coming on your news feed, your spiritual news feed, for you to intake in. I see so many people that are on my Facebook or on Twitter, and they get depressed because of the news and the things that they've seen on the news lately. But you have to consciously take an active role in saying, this world is better. This world is getting better. This world will be better. And you have to experience that. And you have to become that. And it will. It'll happen. Trust me. My personal world is getting better, and I try to in my little bubble, I try to make my world, my bubble world, better by the experiences that I am bringing into my life. And you do it with your life, and the next person does it with their life, the next person does it with their life, and the people that you connect with will automatically, all of a sudden, we'll start seeing a bigger experience, a collective experience change. Now, before I go, and then it's getting kind of long, I want to show you an example of synchronicity that just happened to me, which is really weird. And then, I don't know, it just kind of blew my mind. It kind of provoked me to make this video. So let's check that out. You're looking at my vision board right now. Let's see. Hopefully I can get you guys to see this. Looking for my photo album. This cat hit me up today, and he was talking about how he had a synchronicity, or he didn't know what it was. He was like, is this the Mandela effect happening to me? What's going on? This computer does its own thing sometimes. Files, here we go. All right, downloads. So he was watching this tutorial right here, okay? And he was like, I'm just gonna paint this picture, all right? And so get that idea. So he was just watching a random video trying to do watercolor. So he ends up drawing, oh, that's not what he was drawing. Let's see. Ends up drawing, if my ancestors don't start popping up on my thing. This is a video that I did. Okay. Like, and this is what he was drawing. Now, he wasn't drawing me. He was drawing the watercolor video. And then after he had broke his pencil, you know, and which is really weird because I have a mark right there by my eye. And so he ends up running across my YouTube video. Not that. Come on. Work. He runs across my YouTube video that looks like his drawing, and it makes him stop. And he's like, what is this? This looks like the drawing I just did. It looks a lot like me. Now, I want to go back to the video that I was doing. And I was talking about the time loop theory. And look at the results. If this will do anything. I was talking about the time loop theory and how life repeats itself and the patterns that, you know, that we run across. And the suggested videos are things are not what they seem. The Mandela effect. Is the butterfly effect real? Cause and effect. So that just goes to show you, you know, there's a lot of stuff, man, that's synchronicity that we don't pay attention to, and we need to. And it drew him to my Mandela effect video, made him stop and look at reality. And then he hit me up, and now I'm making this video about synchronicity. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like we just need to focus, and not to focus too much on, okay, I need to find synchronicity. Synchronicity will just come to you. You just need to be aware of it, you know? Just take time to be mindful. Like, look around you and see what's happening. Don't try. There's a time to make things happen, and there's a time to let things happen and try to figure out, what does this mean? What is the universe trying to tell me? And then there's a time for action. There's a time to slow down, and there's a time to do something. So take this moment today and figure it out for yourself. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what the answer is, if it's time to move or if it's time to observe, you know? But be mindful. Put your phone down. Look around your surroundings. Look at people. Try to see what the message in the universe. What is the universe trying to tell you? Make something happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.